Okay, this is Selania, and right off the bat, it looks like something's going on with the. Is the arm two separate pieces, or is that meant to be like a shirt and a glove? Why is that separate? Um, let's reset the pose. Whoops, I didn't mean to open that. Oh, is that a shirt and the forearm? Okay, the colors were so close together. Oh, okay, now I can see how it's different. Yeah. So yeah, let's take a look at that. See if we can figure out. Oh, something's real slow about this. Is it? Is there a bunch of history on something, or no? Hmm. I don't know why it feels a little um, like it's text, but oh, now it's moving a little faster. No, everything feels a little slow. I wonder if there's some surface on here with a lot of history or something. Um, I don't know what was causing that that kind of split there because I'm not reproducing it, but that's all right. Um, that's working all right. Okay. Um, Yeah, so far everything seems to be working pretty well. Oh, okay, so you haven't really done the head thing yet, so you'll need to fix the weighting on the head. I mentioned in the last module this hair thing is not really that heavy with A, how that's built, but B, how it's been UV mapped, but or that it's been combined for some reason, I don't know. But let's take a look at fixing this. I'm just going to right mouse click, paint skin weights tool. Um, let's go to head and replace with the value of 1 flood. Okay, it's taking its time. And I just want to isolate this for a moment and um, grab these couple edges, convert those to vertices, Control F9, and go back to the weights tool, and let's do that to the neck. I'll put replace the value of 1 flood on the neck, and then I'll just have the head and the neck. I just have selected head, so these are the only ones that are selected, and I'm going to lock inverse selection. So I'm locking everything besides those, and let's go into object mode, and then let's go to the neck and smooth and flood, flood, flood. And let's see how that's doing for um, so that looks crazy, but that has more to do with the weighting on everything else, not the head. So these, are those combined also? Why are those combined? That's not good, but I'm not going to change it at this point. You could go back and separate and then bind it again. But let's put that 100% to the head. Replace the value of 1 flood. And this headband as well. Replace with the value of 1 flood. And the eyeballs should be... Oh, but you didn't put the... I think I mentioned there's a lot that hasn't been fixed from the last module. You might want to go back to um, one of the previous, well, really couple modules, because I think there was a lot I mentioned to fix. These eyes need to be spheres. They're not going to work as elongated eyeballs. And I believe I did mention that in a previous video. So you're going to want to get those to be spheres, and then you'll also want to put this joint here, this one, the well, IL to be exact. You're going to want that to be exactly centered in the eyeball. But then you'd really want to do that at the fit skeleton stage, not after you've bound it. So I would recreate those eyes and get the joint in the exact center of the eyeball, and then bind that. So yeah, so besides the head and some of those other issues mentioned, I think most of the stuff is good. I'm wondering why it feels slow, and usually that means that there's some history on something, but I'm not finding that, so I don't know why it feels like it's acting slow. Could come down to just this. I'm just wondering, just for fun, I'm going to delete that and see if the interactivity suddenly speeds up. Yep, it absolutely does. You know, I would consider just getting rid of that puff of hair. I know it's part of the look of the character, but it's slowing things down. It's built in a very kind of geometry heavy complex way. It's doesn't look that good because of the UV map issue I mentioned in previous videos. So I would consider dropping that part of the character. I think you'll have a better experience if you do that.